The streaming is happening live right now. So, with that being said, how about one of you go ahead and give me a recap of what you remember from last game? What events transpired? What did you all do? I lost my train of thought because I'm doing some weird accent right now. So, with that being said, someone please give me a recap of what you remember that happened last game because a few new individuals did come into the party. One surprise, one not so much, but we got to speak to some people that were supposedly dead, but were not on that door opening up. But we start talking. One of you, please, do me a favor. Take it away.
I nominate Chase because I'd like to hear it from an outsider's point of view.
Well, I'm eating though.
He's
Oh,
That's fine.
Hi, buddy.
All right. Or
Yep. I understood all of that, so you're fine.
yeah.
Oh shit, Chase!
got
I didn't do the change of
Yeah, you
account. So let me
didn't
do that real
change
quickly.
any of my stuff.
We do that right now. User
Okay.
management.
I will do the next one.
Yeah.
I'll let one of you take it away this time.
Okay. Well, I'm switching over, so I'll be right back.
All right, Chase. It might have booted you out of the game.
We made
Holy
it
sh-
to Magnamar.
Holy shnikes.
Did you just say holy shnikes?
He
I
did.
did say holy shnikes.
Wow.
I'm just gonna embrace the wholesome, I guess. Good golly jeepers.
Oh no. Check it back.
Alright, so the group packed up everyone in Hero,
Mhm.
and he is now a backpack on command. Then they started to head towards Magnamar, and on the way to Magnamar, they met the most handsome, buff, masculine orc ever. And he just towers above everybody with his awesome hooked hammer. And then they realized, hey, this guy is pretty cool and handsome, so we're going to take him along.
I love Mike's recaps.
Uh-huh. Me too.
Seriously.
Same.
And then we went into Magnamar.
Uh-huh.
Did a little chit chatting at a. Oh, we made it to a tavern
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
where the most handsome orc and most spooky dead lady commenced to battle in a game of let's see who can do this fastest, in which I lost horribly.
Yep. 3'4" gnome whooped your ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your giant orc ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, then while that battle of Constitution was going on, Jenny, Robinson, Olaf, and I forgot your character's name. Ayane, that's right.
You forgot her name.
Net.
What?
Yeah, I met her character. Yeah, I forgot her character's name for a second. Brain fart.
He just joined last session.
Yeah, I'm just making things up.
Uh-huh.
Started talking to like the boss man of Magnamar. He named Chase. What was your character's name? Token.
Tobin.
Tobin. I was close. Met Tobin, where he had some pretty awesome weapons that are very rare to find. And then we talked about Foxglove and what was going on with him. He was like, "Oh, I haven't seen him in a couple days, so let's go check in on him."
Mhm.
So we went to go check in on him, and that's when Tobin showed him his Law and Order, and I grabbed his lady, put her in a headlock, gave her a noogie, and then tripped Foxglove. Found out that they actually weren't them, that they were doppelgangers.
Yes.
And then we beat them up. One ran away, and that's where we ended. And
We're chasing down the one that ran away.
I'm raging, and I'm running. That's all I know. So it's going to be real awkward. You see a raging orc, very handsome raging orc, running through the streets of Magmar.
Just out of curiosity, what is your charisma score?
He's not lying.
He's pretty damn handsome.
He's not lying about that. All right. So, as we pick up today's scene. So, we have just encountered the individuals posing as Alder and Aisha Foxglove, but that whole scene was put down pretty quickly, knowing that they have been killed previously in Misgivings, and seeing the actual body, the spirit of Aisha in that same very home. So, when they did revert their forms to that of their faceless doppelgangers, the battle did ensue, and the form that did compose of Aisha here, in the battle being absolutely wrecked by a couple of you, have decided to just leave and run outside of this place as fast as they can. The one that does compose himself as the Aldern one is on the ground, dead now, cut down by all of you. So, while the back door is currently open with Aisha's doppelganger having run out, I guess the question is to all of you, what do you all immediately do?
Run 35 feet.
We're not letting anybody get away after what happened with Raishin. Hell no. I'm running after her.
I'm raging. All I know is I fight. And so my fight runs, I run at my fight.
That's my lead in front of me, so I gotta chase after it.
Ah.
All
we're-
right.
And as I run, I want to draw order, Paul.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, Mike, let me go back to his name. So for you, Akul, there are no enemies in front of you anymore, so your rage does drop.
Well, when we left off, we were still in combat, though.
We're not in combat anymore.
Well, so that's the thing. So
If we
this
begin
rage-
the new round, it's a chase right now. If we begin the new round, he wouldn't be in combat as is, or he wouldn't see the enemy as is. So no matter what, in combat or not, his rage would drop here.
Okay.
But we're switching to a chase scene. We're outside of combat right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Going for it.
I'm still running. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I was just
Okay.
assuming that it's like my flavor.
And as soon as I get like sight on him within 60 range, I'm taking a shot.
Okay. So this is in a part of the city that is up a bit of manners, small buildings, but it's not really straight streets, especially when you go to the back alleyways. At the front streets, maybe. But when all of you exit out the back where Aisha has been running, you see curving alleyways and different type of areas, and you immediately don't see her at all. Now, knowing what she is, or I should say what they are, because they're not really going to have any type of gender, but knowing what they are, they can assume the form of anyone, so anyone in the vicinity can resemble this individual. So, we definitely need to go to tracking right now, because we do look out, you won't see anything.
Okay, question.
Yes.
She was pretty beat up.
Yes, she was.
So if she turns into someone else, are we still going to be able to see that?
Probably in the way they carry their bodies, yes. So if they are going to assume the form, like I say, a guard, you'll see the guard kind of walking over hunched, and you will see the physicality of them being injured. No matter what form they assume.
Okay.
So,
Paul,
Yes.
I have a class feature here called Ongoing Investigation.
Hmm.
It says you're always investigating what's around you. Even as you perform other activities, you can move at full speed while using the exploration action. Does that
So
apply
this
here?
actually wouldn't help here.
Okay.
That would be useful when you're kind of looking at like the areas of a city and trying to discover, or like in the ruins where it maybe comes from, or any type of things that would give away its construction, its nature of its construction. So what we're looking for
Okay.
here is going to be survival for tracking. You need to find this individual. You can't see him, which means we didn't move into tracking as the immediate vicinity right now. So whoever has tracking that's trained it, go ahead and give me a roll.
I can't do perception based on looking for someone who's injured.
We can after you move out of this place right now. So the minute one you can do right now would be tracking. But once you move out, start looking around, it will pass some time. But we can do that after we do this initial. We see them, the tracks right on the ground. So we can do both. But we'll do this perception afterwards.
So what is it? Survival?
Yes, if you're trained in it,
I'm trained.
go for it.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
That's the first I've had in a while, you guys. I have been missing the natural 20s. I haven't had any.
You got a clean
Oh,
20.
that's
So
wrong.
between Akul and you. So when you do go outside the back of the building, Ayane, being followed by Uldre, you see along the ground, well, the actual blood. It's very easy because you got an natural 20. So you see the bloody spots that are leaving a trail of where this individual, I want to call it individual, but this is where this being has ran. So it's very easy to track. So this gives natural 20. Nor was necessary anymore. You can track where this person is going. And you can see they've been moving quite fast. And as you're moving through, all of you are rushing with, I imagine, a haste right now. So this thing doesn't get away. Because especially after the event of what happened to you with Raishin,
Raishin.
you're not having anyone get away anymore. So as you're going through, you're seeing a merchant stall that has been thrown over, and you see the blood trail does go past that. So this thing ran by and essentially smashed into it, moved out of the way. You see the guy asking, "What the hell is going on?" as they move past them. He is going towards the actual kind of city center. And actually, let's go ahead and go to the map now. It will make more sense. We go to Magnamar. So if we kind of move our scenes up into here, we see that it is moving towards the southeast. And as you're making the way, you're passing other streets, and you get to the main street where you see a bit of commotion where at the actual gates of the eastern part of Magnamar, you see that there is a couple of groups of the guards that are there that are currently arguing with someone else that is a actual, getting closer, is a guard himself, who is yelling, "We're under attack! Someone back there has been attacking us! Go get them!" And you watch as several of the town guard, seeing another individual of their own stature, do move towards, well, where you all are coming from. And you're seeing this individual is about to leave the vicinity of the city. Now, you have a clear line of sight, but you can see automatically, you've engaged this character before, is injured. You can see this doppelganger, but is very much in the form of a guard. So, if you open up right now with an attack, this can be probably perceived as you attacking guards until things get cleared up, which will be after the battle. But do you engage right now in full view of the town and other town guards, or do you, well, I'm asking you, what do you do?
Everything is still so fresh for Ayane. I'm attacking. I am engaging her. I'm gonna throw a telekinetic projectile right at her if she's not, like, I'm going after her. I don't care. I will clear it up after. That's for Ayane. She's not letting anything get away. Again, no more enemies left.
Okay. So as all of you kind of rush forward, Chase, go.
I would also shoot. I can deal with the town guard. Like, so.
Okay. So as all of you are rushing out of like the alleyways, and you see the streets, you see people rushing away, you see the guards running towards you, and then, well, I need to learn names. So for Tobin and for Ayane, go ahead and give me those attack rolls.
There-
Can mine be a devised stratagem?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just keep running towards the
Ha
person.
ha! A natural 20 to a natural 1. Can I,
You get hero point. Everyone, go ahead and take your hero points too, by the way. So, looks like Tobin has one right now because obviously, but yeah, if you want to, go ahead and use a hero point.
okay, I'm gonna use my hero point. Oh, that's much better.
Mm,
I don't know what my bonus is to hit. Where do I see that at? Where's my spell attack?
It should be on the
Does it say where it says plus 12?
yes.
So 22.
Okay.
okay. So first is the recall knowledge occultism that we did last time. That fails. Then I roll the devised stratagem die. It's an 18. Do I need to add it up, or 18 base will probably hit, right?
18 base will miss, but with the bonuses will probably hit. So,
Yeah.
as all of you break onto the street, the guards run towards you. We see Ayane. Well, Ayane, telekinetic projectile. What do you throw?
You said that she overturned a cart?
Yeah.
All right, so a piece of that.
Okay. So you grab a chunk of, let's say, metal pieces, fastenings of the cart, and you just hurl that with your magical energy, which is flying towards the same time as you hear a blast come from the firearm of Tobin. And, well, I'm going to say a firearm's going to do a little bit faster. So the firearm blast does strike the back, I'll say, right shoulder of the doppelganger. Let me stop using D&D terms. Of the faceless stalker, and it does a 180 from that kind of cinematic event. And as it turns around, its face look at you, and it sees all of you right before that piece of metal fastening that you threw smashes right into the face and takes off part of the skull and the flesh of the face and just falls to the ground. Now, when that does happen, the guards that run towards you see the attacks coming past them. They look behind and see that guard just get demolished. And two things happen immediately. The citizens, I should say, around the town immediately break into a panic and scream, and like gunshots in a town square, which technically did happen. They just break and run screaming. The town guards immediately attacker! And you watch as about now all collection together, we'll say 4 town guardsmen do pull their blades and just yell, "We're under attack! They come to the guards! Take them down!" And you watch as these 4 town guardsmen go to converge against all of you.
So, question, when she goes down, she reverts to her natural form, right?
She will, but they're not looking at that, which means before
Okay.
you point that out, we're going to full initiative right here
That's-
to account for that.
One thing before the initiative.
Yes.
Was it the bullet that killed it, or was it the spell that killed it? Was
Take
it already
ownership
dead
of.
when the spell hit?
Theoretically, the bullet probably killed him, but then just the face ripping off part of the flesh because of the weapon thrown sealed the fact. But I'll say your bullet would kill it first. It was very low on HP.
So when I kill something with order, the gun that I had drawn, it's a non-lethal strike.
Okay, so in that case, it did not kill it. It was momentarily stunned, but then the blast that came from Ayane most definitely killed it.
Would have finished it off. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I just
most
wanted
definitely.
to
Especially
see how
she ain't
that
pulling.
works.
There's no way I see Ayane pulling punches right now with
No.
what she's been through.
Nope.
Not
Except
even a
for-
little bit.
But you rolled a natural 1, so.
No, I was 0 point.
Oh.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess we're rolling initiative for the guards, but
Yes.
I know what my first action's gonna be.
Because yeah, they're going to immediately because they just saw essentially one of their guys get killed, and they're not looking behind us to. They saw behind sight, and they're immediately rushing because they're seeing this as an attack against the guards, and so they're gonna So let me go ahead and get a token for them real quickly. So token.
Do I roll perception as my
Yes.
initiative, or do I roll attack since that's what I was doing?
You don't roll attack so for initiative, so roll perception.
Okay.
What about me? Like, I was sprinting in. Would that be athletic?
What are we rolling for initiative? Perception?
Actually, you can use that. Okay, your choice. Perception or athletics, your choice. Sorry, yeah, perception or athletics, your choice of what do you want to use. Let's
Jeez.
see.
Holy crap.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, Olaf, you beat me. Damn it.
Oh, we all had really good.
Yeah, we all rolled high.
Oh, I didn't. I just rolled in the thing. I forgot to roll actual dice. Dang.
Yeah, Chase.
Should I roll dice instead of that one?
I can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. But put down in chat what you actually roll so I can account for that.
28.
Alright, so.
What happens in
Chase.
ties? You go. Is it still dexterity?
Alright, so cool, you got 27 for. Just like David, what'd you get?
28.
28. And then. Olaf, what'd you get?
31.
Damn, your all rolls are crazy! You're seeing the disparity right now of the way the guards are, what you're going to see when I actually roll for them, because, well, these guards you're going to see are not really that well level compared to all of you. Yeah, we're going to definitely see.
Swapping to my headset. I need to take my dishes and stuff downstairs.
I heard something about this.
So, Olaf, you watch as these town guards now, you see they're yelling. One of them does go to his. Actually, no, I can't because it's not even his turn. So, yeah, you see them rushing towards you, though. Olaf, what do you do?
While I have a feeling that attacking a guard isn't a good idea, I'm still gonna stand there and, well, defend myself if he attacks.
Okay. So, you're preparing to defend yourself. Tobin, what about you?
Wait, I'm not in there. It should be me next.
Oh,
I rolled a 3.
What are you not here for? What happened? Anna, yours was 24?
30.
30. Alright, Anna, it's on you.
All right, I want to use this.
Alright, you gotta clearly succeed.
Okay, so I do have to critically succeed, but I also have this, which is helpful. And I can do all 4 of them because I'm an expert in
Okay.
performance.
Alright.
Okay.
Big money lady.
Okay. It's not too bad. I rolled a 12 plus 14. So 26.
You were 1 point away from critical success.
It's plus 2.
Okay. Then you have a critical success. So, what do you do to get their attention?
Yep. Sure.
Okay, so they're expecting danger. They're expecting a fight. One of their individual, one of their brethren was just killed. They're rushing to engage in battle, and then you just essentially flash the entire group, and they just kind of halt and just like, what the hell? I'm gonna watch my language. It's a little kid around. So
And I
A
point,
culture.
I point at the faceless stalker. Excuse me. I need a second, Chloe. 1 second. And I'll point at the faceless stalker.
okay, so half of them are. So 3 of them kind of stop, but like, what the hell is going on? The one does turn around and sees the individual on the ground, which is now just like a amorphic blob, essentially. And you just hear him say, "What the f word?" And he just stop, there's something going on here. And the rest of the guards do kind of stop, and they look behind, and they look at the street where that faceless stalker is now in its natural form, and all the guards just also say, "What the hell is going on here?" And they look at you, and they just forcibly ask you, "What is going on?"
I cover Hero's eyes.
Use the
And
backpack.
I'm like, that's not a guard.
Obviously,
That's a
I can see that.
So we're not attacking you guys.
Mm.
We're actually trying to help.
I'll step forward and pull out the badge again.
Oh, there you go.
Badge of
Detective
diplomacy.
Fletcher.
I'll be right back.
Guys, this is above your pay grade. Head on out.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
All right, people, get back. There's nothing to see here. It's just a blob in the street. And the guards do just kind of separate completely and go to take care of the scene if you do investigate or not. They go to take care of it. I mean, that's one benefit having a official of the city working for you.
That's right. Pulling out the big guns.
Both of them.
Both of them.
All right.
Well, that's why.
And actually, before they walk away, can I grab? Does there look to be one that's in charge?
No, they're the typical town guard. I mean, one's probably gonna, if everyone did hear about the attack on guards and the fact that you have a bunch of people running away from town square, there probably will be an official that's gonna come up.
Okay. I will at this point look to the group and be like, we got to get this thing off the street. People can't see it. There's already enough panic around here.
Okay.
There. How far are we now from the manor?
Oh, you're pretty far. Oh, I'm using your talking Tobin. So the manor's over here, and you're right here. So you're several blocks away now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stand and make sure that none of the guards come back, and I'll let the group do what they will with getting this body out of the street.
Okay.
I got a bedroll. Should we roll it up and maybe not do this in the street?
I mean, how big is your bedroll?
Really, really big because I like to be cozy. Thank you.
Just so you know, when I flash them, I shimmied, so that way it qualifies as a dance.
Sure.
Of course you did.
Works.
Ooh.
I was just reading that, and I was like, oh, it has to be a dance? All right, I shimmy.
Okay. So either way, you do remove the body from the street, cover it up, and well, you see the atmosphere has not really improved. The people of the town are under a lot of stress right now because the fact is, you have heard that there was a murder the last night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess that explains what was going on with Aldern. Well, not entirely explains, but
I was very confused because I know he's dead. So,
I think,
and
Yeah.
Aisha. We found Aisha's body in his manor. So
I'm actually very curious on what you think is potentially going on. So, what's the thoughts of you kind of forming in your head? So, I'm going to go from bottom to top. So, for you, cool. What goes through your mind? Now, obviously, you're brand new. You don't know about Otter Fox Club, so you just think this is a crazy coincidence. But still, I think what goes through your mind.
I was literally about to be like, what are you guys into? Like, what's going on? Like, did you see that thing? Like, just change shapes. Like,
That's not even the half of it.
yeah,
all
You
I
should have
knew,
been at the house that tried to kill us.
you were in a house that tried to kill you.
Yeah. It's a phylactery.
for a lich.
Yeah.
Are you following all this, Tobin?
I mean, kind of.
No, I asked Tobin if he was
Oh.
following because
Oh.
kind of in this investigation, so I was asking if he was following this information.
You said it's a phylactery?
Yet,
What the hell is
Foxtrot
that?
Foxglove Manor.
Manor is a phylactery for a lich.
A lich? What?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a proper response to that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's
Alright.
a long story. I mean, the house tried to kill us.
I'm a pretty smart person, but what is a phylactery?
Okay, so do you know what a lich is? Or have you ever heard of one?
Just stories. They
Huh?
always have just stories. They always have this little vial that keeps them alive or something.
Yeah. That's a phylactery.
Yeah,
Oh.
the house is that little vial.
It's where they put their soul.
Was it a tiny house?
No, it's a very big house. But the ritual kind of got messed up in the middle of it, and that's sort of what happened.
Gotcha.
That's
So, anyways, we knew that Fox Toes was dead,
Fox
and Aisha was
Different names.
dead. So, like, this was I don't know how these stalkers knew who they were or what they looked like. That's what I'm confused about. Like, how did these monsters even know who they were? Because Aisha's been dead for like a hot minute.
Yeah.
You said so. So this house was a phylactery, as you stated. Still is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something to deal with.
On our to-do list. It's kind of long.
And Foxglove lived there. That was his other home.
Yeah, Foxtail lived there. Yes.
Okay. With his wife Aisha, who I've have known both for many years.
I'm assuming you haven't seen Aisha in a long time.
She's been at the house.
Uh-huh.
All this
Well,
time.
this house, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen Aldern in a few weeks. I don't normally see Aisha that much to begin with, unless I visit, which is rare.
Oh, these faceless stalker things have been here for a long time. Or these things. I guess I wouldn't know what they're called. These things have been here for a long time. These monster things.
Would we be familiar with what a faceless stalker is, just like in general?
Well, let's find out.
I'm trained in occultism.
So am I.
So am I.
Well, let's do some rolls for some people.
I'm trained in
See what you might know.
Okay.
Dead girl does
No,
not have
Chase,
any
I roll this one for you.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's one of my hidden rolls. Alright, so let's see. We had 3 people at trained occultism. Alright. Alright, all good rolls. Okay, so essentially, the faceless stalkers in this case, they are relatively well known by the individuals that do study them or have dabbled in the occultism like you have, the 3 of you. So they are twisted beings that are used to shape shift to infiltrate settlements and assassinate key targets. Now, they are an aberration. All are very much evil inclined. And by instinct, they are seeking to sow discord and replace leaders in humanoid societies. Now, they can generally be used by other much stronger entities to do things for them. So they are typically either on their own causing issues or working for something else that does their bidding.
So we know what they are.
Yes.
Basically. Okay. I'm thinking maybe they were in Davina's monster book. But
I look at the book and I start flipping through looking for pictures.
And eventually
Paul-
you do find them. Yes, Jace.
I can't read it, but I can see the picture.
I'm officially declaring this one of my cases.
Okay.
under the on the case action,
Okay.
so that I can do the pursue a lead, and clue in actions whenever those arise. And the designated creature, I'm going to designate the creature as the faceless stalker as
Okay.
the thing that I'm looking for.
Sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, so these stalkers had to have been here for a while.
Yeah, they must have. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen Foxglove in a few weeks, but and then Aisha is a homebody more than not, so it's not unusual for me to not see her, so I haven't. It has been off my radar, dealing with the other murders.
Do you think that they were put here by that person that wrote that letter?
I'm wondering.
What person?
Well, I'm wondering if either
Xantha and the Brotherhood?
him or if Aldern actually set this up because he knew he was going to be, out of town for a while. I'm wondering if he set this up, not knowing that he was not going to make it back here. Like, I don't know. It could be either.
Yeah.
But who has these kinds of things working for them? I mean, then again, considering everything we've seen, I guess maybe it's not that out of the ordinary.
Yeah, considering just what I've seen, having these markings carved into people, I wouldn't put it out of the anything strange or creepy could be lurking here. And now that I know it's these things, the stalker things, could be anyone on the street.
Could be anyone, yeah. Jeez, that's scary thinking about. Could be like a horde of them here somewhere.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any way to tell. Is there any way
in the house?
Well, I mean, as far as these creatures go, is there any way to tell a regular citizen from one of these things? It's a question for the almighty dungeon master.
I got a damn name. But they are very, very hard to discern from the real thing.
But is there any way, even though it's very hard, is it possible?
There is usually nothing physical, or physicality, or the way they talk. It's all going to be perfectly mimicked. The way to discern them is by essentially gauging the way the individual would have certain mannerisms in the way they talk, or certain ways they would have their habitual body language. But when it comes to physical appearance and sound, it is perfectly mimicked.
Okay.
That's why they're so dangerous in societies and communities. If they represent someone who is naturally very reclusive or not very talkative, it's almost impossible to tell them from the real one. Now, they don't take the memories. So the best way is to trick them into revealing information that's not true.
So you got to find somebody who knows them really, really well.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Well, I think Davina's right. I think we should check out the house some more.
Okay.
If they've been there, then maybe there's a clue there.
Well,
Yeah.
plus, I mean, who knows what else, Fox, whatever, was up to.
Yeah, we're not going to find anything from this body that I'm assuming is unclothed. It's just like a lump of flesh right now,
Yeah,
right?
I can make another picture so you can see what it looks like.
I know they're creepy, like super creepy.
Mhm.
They look kind of like the screamers from your game, Jace.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here you go.
Ugh.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
Those
without the screaming mouth.
Yeah,
Don't like it.
they're creepy.
Don't
Yeah.
like it.
Let's
As you're
take-
looking to move away, you do hear from behind you, Detective Fletcher! When the hell is this town gonna be much better? I thought you're supposed to protect this town, but it's a bunch of shit right now. And you hear it, yeah, yeah, and a collective growing number of voices in the midst of fear of the murders, the newly revealed murder from this morning. This experience right now, this town is on edge, and you watch as a mob of people are coming forward, not with weapons, but we're seeing at first 3 or 4 at the lead this one human individual who's just going, "When are you gonna protect us? You're supposed to solve the crimes in this city. We don't feel safe." And as he's moving towards you, in this, as a mob does form, at first 3, then 5, then 7, then 10, 12, 15, and you watch as a mob of ultimately about 40 people do come forward towards you, demanding answers. You see the town guardsmen now are starting to move to essentially subdue this. But as they're moving forward, this mob is moving towards all of you, about 50 people strong in total. And you're just hearing collectively, "You're supposed to protect this city. What are you doing? We're all in fear. You're not doing your damn job." And you watch as people are just very, very upset and at the breaking point of these murders that most of you, I should say, have experienced in Sandpoint is much more extreme in the larger population here in Magnamar. And as this mob does come forward, what do all of you do?
Is there something that I can kind of like step up on quickly?
Yeah, there's anything around, I can definitely do that.
So like a
I
box or a
immediately
barrel or
look
something.
at Olaf and I'm like, "Can you lift me up really quick, like?"
I
and I'll-
definitely can do that.
And I'll just look out to them and just in my most calming voice ever. And to the rest of the group at this point, up to this, like Tobin has been like not like more aloof, not like very charismatic, but just like kind of like downtrodden and almost a little bit defeated. But he clicks into something here and kind of takes on a happier tone in his voice and steps up onto a box. And he's just, everyone, let me speak.
Shut up, let him talk.
Yeah, can I help him? Like shush the crowd?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna
Can I
like
aid him in any way?
So before we get into the speech here, Tobin, how do you want to help out to get this crowd subdued to help out ultimately Chase? Yeah, so this would be aiding rolls here.
Aiding rolls?
Yeah. So pick a skill, tell me how to use it, and then we're looking for 20s.
I am going to. I can open up my. I'm gonna try with Ray helping me to intimidate them into being quiet. I'm just gonna have Ray just stand up behind me right by Tobin, just puff himself out, kind of growl a little bit, and I will also do the same thing in a sense, just sort of a very like no nonsense position, like you're gonna listen.
Okay. Either through Uldre or for yourself, go ahead and give me an intimidation roll. As you're doing that, put the result in chat. As you're doing that, Mike, since you're raising your damn hand, what do you want to do?
I would like to kind of not in front of him, but kind of off to the side and stand up and just like crack some knuckles and give an intimidating glare.
Okay, same thing. Go ahead and give me intimidation. So for you, Olaf, do you prop up? Or tell me, Olaf, what do you do?
I'm gonna walk off to the other side of Akul. So we basically both stand on one side, and I just stick my greatsword in the ground and I'm just staring at them.
Didn't roll intimidation right now. Okay, go ahead and give me intimidation as well. I guess Davina, he didn't pick you up, so Davina, what do you do?
What? Well,
Six.
everybody's being so scary.
Oh, you didn't say.
The bone oracle's gonna not be scary.
Right? Right? Well, I already look creepy anyways, so I'm just gonna like. I guess I'm just gonna be intimidating, and I'm gonna use like the intimidating gaze that I have instead. I'm gonna flip my purse a little bit more, and I'm gonna pull my mouth back so it tears a little bit, and I'm like, "Ugh."
Okay, so we're all going to fucking intimidating here. Give me all some intimidation.
I feel like I should do
Roll with
intimidation
those.
now.
16 and 12, 28.
28?
Yep.
Okay, so as Tobin gets to the whatever podium he's going, the rest of you just glower at everyone, and the combined essential just look of the four of you stops the entire momentum immediately of the entire crowd right there. So you are, even the guards are like, what the fuck? And just like stop seeing all of you. Now, Chase, whatever you do, you're gonna go ahead and get +5 to your roll on
Okay.
whatever you do here.
All right. So what I'm going to do is when I step up and I say that intro, everyone, let me speak. The group like takes their actions, and the crowd seems subdued at this point, I bet.
Yeah.
So with that, now that I have their undivided attention, thanks to the group, I'm gonna go in with diplomacy
Okay.
and just say, look, everyone, you know, I care about the city as much as you do. I've been working day and night trying to figure this out. I've even brought in some outside help. We're gonna get this solved. And we're gonna get it fixed somehow. Just give me some more time and a little bit of your trust.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a +5 a diplomacy roll.
Okay. My badge is present too, so I get a plus the diplomat's badge.
Okay.
So I get another +1 to that.
So +6 to your roll.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
On top of my expert diplomacy. Yeah. So +18.
Shit.
20.
I'm gonna use our hero point.
What is it?
Natural
no.
one. Natural one. It
Alright,
would have been a
we'll use
19.
point. It would have still been a 19, but still, like,
We could break a 20 with that.
okay. 9 plus 18, 27.
Okay. After saying that, the crowd of people. All right, that's what we've been asking. Yeah. We just want someone to take care of this. I know the Justicars in the city have been trying to do this, but we haven't been seeing any results. And there's even rumor one of my aunts is coming from Sandpoint, even having murders up there. If we could take care of this, we. All right, and.
I understand what you're going through. I'm going through it too. This is my hometown as well. But anything you can do to help, please take it to the Justicar. Let them know. Let any of them know. And that will just help me further. Stopping me in the street doesn't help. You're stopping me from solving the murders right now.
I mean, we were in Sandpoint. We're the saviors of Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's small time, Fry. You're in the big games right now. You're in the big leagues.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm big.
You ever been the savior of anything?
Are you talking to me?
No, like,
She literally just called Paul out. Like,
Bunch of assholes. And the crowd does break apart and just go back to the business. The town guards are. Good job. Thank you, Detective Fletcher. All right, back to the gate. And with that, the town is still on edge. But you completely just deflated that mob right there.
Ugh, that's enough talking for a single day.
I mean, that could have been a good time to pull out the barbarian ice breath.
Wow.
These are townsfolk.
Now that I think of it, we have someone with us that's always a hero.
Bro!
True.
True.
The best one.
I'm gonna. Speaking of, I'm gonna like. Is Hero in the backpack right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You, as you're moving back towards Foxlove's townhouse, you watch as someone does kind of come up. It's a younger individual. It's an elf, probably about, well, I would say in human years. Looks like he's around 25, 26. Detective Fletcher. My brother working at the docks right now. He might have some information. If you want to, if you can meet us, or if we can meet you, later when my brother's off of work, we're in Beacon's Point, or we can go to your office. We might have some information. My brother says he has something. He could just be drunk and stupid, but if anything here can help about this investigation, we would like to help out any way we can.
What kind of information is it?
Yeah, my brother's been kind of scared to talk a little bit, but I think he might know a little bit. Give me a second, I'll give the names. Let's see. My name is Dus, and my brother's name is Sios.
Das and Cios.
I'll spell it in chat in a second. Alright, so we got Dus and Sios. There you go.
Okay. And Cios. Alright, and you said you have info. What you don't have to tell me now, but what kind of, can you categorize it for me? Is it a person? Is it see something?
I think it's something he saw. He's been talking about it. He's been getting a little bit drunk ever since whatever he witnessed. He saw something. I'm trying to persuade him to speak to the Justicars, or even like you. So since you seem to be so help with us, the town, I'll look if we can both talk to you when my brother gets off of his shift tonight.
Okay. I'd like to do an insight on this person.
All right. Again, this will be a roll for me.
Okay.
All right.
I may have some modifying things here.
Okay. What are you looking to discern, Chase?
I want to discern if what he's telling me would actually be useful for me. I want to know, like, just based on this person, like, what kind of information could he have that would be useful for me? And I do also, I have the lie detector class feat.
Okay.
I guess it's more of a sense motives is more so. Like, is he actually like willing to, like, is he like putting up information, or is he just trying to like contribute, thinking maybe he'll get a reward or something?
So
I don't know,
this
something
would be
along that
sense motive.
lines.
This definitely be sense motive, and he actually rolled a good roll on my side right here, my dice roll. So
Okay,
he seems
plus
to be
one to
very,
that.
very genuine. I rolled a natural
Uh-huh.
15, so you definitely got this.
Okay.
So he seems very, very genuine, and he does believe that his brother has something to help out this investigation.
All right. Yeah. I'll tonight I'll be in my normal spot.
Okay. No
the-
spot in
at
your
the
office,
tavern.
or okay, tavern. Okay, I'll come see
Yeah.
you there.
All right. It may be late. Just hang out till I get there.
Okay. Thank you, Detective Fletcher. Thank you. And you watch as the elf does go away.
Oh. Can we get out of the street? That'll happen all day.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You leave the streets, you're making your way back towards the Foxglove Townhouse, and before long, you're gonna go ahead and arrive there once more.
Guess we would have entered from this way this time, right?
Yeah. Either one would actually work in this case.
I'm gonna go back out the front and check on that one that hit me that is dead and see if he's got anything good on him, and also try to kind of maybe like tuck him behind the bush because I don't want anybody else coming up to the house and being like, "Why is there a dead body on the front porch?"
Remind me real quick. There's no type of short resting or anything in Pathfinder, right?
It's essentially no. Well, in a way, if you have focus points, but if you want to recover HP, it would be with the treat wounds activity.
I'm gonna go.
Which is 10 minutes.
I'm gonna run up to my buddy over here.
Whoop.
Hey, buddy, old pal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Are you talking to Davina or are you talking to Oldray?
Neither. I'm talking to Olaf.
Oh, okay.
Hola.
Hey, buddy, old pal. Can you bandage me up a little bit, please? I'm really hurt.
Yeah, sure. I see that some others are also hurt, like Davina and our big new friend. So I might just patch you up.
Barely injured.
All of you.
But if you double click the tokens, you should be able to loot them.
Cool.
Ooh.
Studded leather. Too bad I don't wear armor.
Did I take a melee weapon? I don't know if I took a melee weapon.
There's a +1 on this one over here. We might want to grab that frame. That +1. Put it on something else.
Did the one we dropped in the city when everybody saw us have anything on it?
I don't know. Didn't we
That
drag it
one-
back?
We
did
dragged
drag
it back, yeah. Can we
And-
drag them and put them in this corner here?
Sure.
Feels like a good thing to do.
Yeah, get it out off the street. Nah. Take that, dead stalker.
$22 HP.
Sweet. Thank you.
17 for Davina.
Yep. I'll just, keep my healing stuff over here for another time. It's no big deal.
Well, I'm adding a basic dagger to my sheet because I would have had that.
Okay. Can you afford one?
Yes, for sure I can. Or I'll just pick one up here in the house, I guess.
There probably is one in the house, I imagine.
Yeah.
Davina's dragging the longsword +1 behind her.
It's leaving a groove in the ground.
It's big. Scrapes the floor. No shit's given. Is it almost as big as me? Like a little bit smaller than me?
It's probably as tall as you.
I try to slam it into the ground and stand there and look aggressive like Olaf did.
So you're just ruining the floor. Sure, you just smash the blade into the ground, and it stays there, nice and easy.
Cool. I can't use this. Clearly.
You wanna trade it for a striking returning dagger? It's also +1.
+1 striking returning
I
dagger. That's the Vex weapon. Was it the Vex weapon? I get the names confused.
Backs.
Everyone got those names confused.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yep. We could do that.
So the rooms you're in right now.
Okay.
You see a nice rug on the ground itself, and you don't hear any other noise inside this house. But again, you did have a bit of clues that did direct you to this location, so that's up to you to discover. But we have kind of like this dining-esque area as well as this essentially kind of living room. We have other doors down here. We have stairs that do go to what looks like the second floor.
Here, Scott, I want you to tell me how much, like, to what extent this ability will trigger as we move through the house.
Very GM heavy. So
Yes.
I'll say inside this hallway, one of the planters right here is at a unusually cocked angle compared to the other one on the opposite side of the doorway.
Okay. And if you want to limit this in any way, I understand because it is very GM heavy.
Well, it's fine. It's to help me build my improv. But they
Okay.
will all be useful stuff. It'll just be things that just stand out a little bit. Some will be useful, some won't be.
So I'll take a closer look at this, the cocked planter.
You see
And-
that at one point someone seemed to have dropped a silver coin behind the planter, kind of rolled behind there, and got wedged there. And ultimately, over time, whatever happened, kind of, well, it was a good place for a little silver coin to get caught.
Okay. So not too out of the ordinary.
Right, Ayane. As you go into that room you're in right now, you see another small rug on the ground, and besides that, the room itself is rather empty. You don't see really any use besides just a side entrance. There's a bit of tracked mud on the ground that does go to the door you just came in from, that does go towards the exit, which is where the other dwarf Fearless Stalker was at.
Oh, okay. So he came around the back there.
Yes.
Okay.
Jerk.
Tobin, you go into the kitchen, and as you're inside there, you see the typical utensils of the kitchen. You see that one of the cleaves in there is actually rather blunted and ruined for whatever reason.
Okay. This is the kitchen, so I want to check the pantries and see if I can discern how long the food's been sitting.
It's all spoiled.
Any idea? Can I like make a check to see if like
Give me a. I think this would be a crafting or nature. Either one, I think I'll let you use.
okay? Because I would have a general, like, just as a person, I'd have a general idea of how long
Yeah, especially your profession.
vegetable would sit. Yeah. Crafting, you said?
Yeah. Gender, go so far, please. Crafting or nature.
Nature. I'm gonna do crafting.
What did you say, Paul?
Don't go too far ahead.
Oh. Okay. I'll just wait right here.
Where'd you go?
I'm upstairs. I just went to the first room. Stairs.
25.
Okay. The food has been spoiled for what seems to be about 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm very aware when I say that.
Actually, it's 26 because it is.
Okay.
It's part of my investigation. It's part of my pursue a lead trait, so I get the circumstance on that.
Nice.
Okay. I'll walk out here and I'll just say, it looks like whatever these things are have been here for at least 2 weeks. The food's spoiled.
Well, that's weird.
What are you guys doing?
I think I'm gonna head upstairs. See what's up there. There's what? Another floor here? Or was there 3 floors?
This is a 3-story building.
Okay.
No wonder you.
Are going up, then I do as well.
Ooh. There's a warp point in that stairwell.
There is.
Never didn't know about the warp point module.
Makes things much easier for me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sometimes you disappear though and you don't know where you went.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just zoom out, zoom back in.
I was targeted to my token and it took me with it.
Mhm.
Or I won't step in front of everybody on the last of the stairs.
All right. As you get up to the second floor, you see that there's another table, cloth on top of it. You see that a couple of the candles on it are of a different color. Most of them, we'll say there's 5 candles along the table right here, and 10 candles total. 2 of them are of different color for some odd reason.
Oh, okay.
So, any significance there, Paul? Or
I think
Well,
that's just my
with that ability, I'm gonna tell everything stands out.
yeah.
That's odd.
I think we're gonna get a lot of random facts about the rooms with my
Yes.
that's odd ability.
Got it. What?
It's up to you to discover anything is odd about it. What more to the meaning there is?
what color are all of the candles minus the other 2?
They are white,
And the other 2 are
red.
Oh, blood candles. Do they seem to be arranged in a way that are like symmetrical, or is it just like replaced over time with like what they had on hand? Because they're well off. They're not like scrounging around for whatever candle they can find.
The
but-
red ones have never been lit, but the other 8 have been, and they're in various states of used.
Okay.
Don't light the candle. Don't light the candle. Don't light the candle. Light the
I'm
candle.
gonna take the 2 red candles.
You gonna take them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are they candles or are they dynamite? We'll find
They're
out.
not dynamite. Yeah, candles.
But put it in my inventory. 2 red candles.
They are. Go and give me a crafting roll, Jen.
Okay.
Reaction. Clue in. Get a circumstance plus 1 bonus to that since it's part of my case.
Yeah.
Why don't we always have an
Investigators helping out.
I feel like that +1 maybe was really helpful because I rolled an 8 plus 11 plus 1 puts me at 20.
These candles are unusually heavy compared to what you expect.
Really?
Indeed.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna bang it on the side of the wall. Does it sound
One
solid
breaks,
or
it falls in half on the ground, and just very also fragile.
oh, whoops. Wouldn't I know that from my crafting roll? Maybe not. I rolled kind of low. Was there anything inside of it?
No.
Oh,
No, I mean there's the
Right.
wick, but the wick also broke when you snapped it.
okay.
Is it made out of a different kind of wax? Does it smell funny?
It smells different. It's not a pleasant aroma, but it is different.
I think that's chocolate.
Does it smell like the gooey,
no.
fleshy smell?
No.
Oh, okay.
It smells bitter.
That's what I need.
Bitter?
I don't know what bitter smells like, but it doesn't smell pleasant, I'll say that.
It doesn't smell like iron, does it?
No. It's definitely not blood.
Davina's trying really hard to not just scrape a fingernail on each of the candles and be like,
I'm gonna light it.
oh boy. Roll
Okay.
for initiative.
When you light it, you see small sparks come out.
Dynamite.
It's dynamite. Hit the deck.
I hide
you-
behind Davina.
Is it like a fun birthday candle?
Essentially, it's a fun candle.
What the hell?
It's just giving out sparks. You
I'm gonna
watch
use
as
my archetype feature called Hit the Dirt, and I'm gonna leap out of the way, thinking it's dynamite.
you see Hero outside the backpack. Ah! I want one.
He can have it. I'll give it to him.
So he takes the lit candle and is playing it, and it's just shooting sparks behind Olaf's head.
It's a sparkler.
It's such as what it is, yeah.
Whatever makes Hero happy right now, he gets.
Yeah. If he wants to burn down the house, it's fine.
Plus,
Indeed.
plus you also got to remember Olaf doesn't have dark vision, so it helps.
Yeah.
Right.
So Olaf, you have some light.
And he's got a helmet on, so he's protected from sparks.
I'll stand up and realize that it's just a sparkler. I am on 2 hours of sleep, and that looked like dynamite. Ugh.
You were fortitude safe.
Yeah. He's exaggerating, of course, but
I'm gonna walk up to Olaf, who was hiding behind me. Hey,
That was me.
or sorry, yeah, cool. Do you normally like run through things and just open doors without waiting for anybody? I'm just curious.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Would
Okay. Guys, he's not like Tristan.
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
I normally will knock before.
I mean, do you have long enough arms that you could like reach both of those doors and just open them both at the same time?
I would
I
assume I do, Paul. This looks like a 5-foot wall, and I'm 6'8".
Yeah, it's a little small for you.
Yeah, I'm like. And I'll open both doors.
Nice.
1 second.
Oh, those locked.
No. Doing some more
Oh
stuff.
no!
Did Olaf's hair catch on fire?
uh-oh.
Message sent.
I wink at Hero.
Make myself joke. I gotta get across the screen.
Paul,
He killed Paul.
What?
He was making himself choke, laughing.
Oh.
oh,
Hey, hey, Olaf.
Yeah.
You should, there's a. You should take your helmet off and look at it.
Alright.
Look at what?
Your helmet.
The candle that, the sparkly candle that Hero just set on top of it.
He put it on my helm?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yeah, with some
Sound-
of the melted candle wax, he just kind of.
it's actually pretty menacing.
Olaf's a sparkly unicorn.
So all I'm looking around is just top of his head.
Hey, Paul, is this door locked?
Sorry. Yes, it is.
So you can open both doors at the same time.
I go. Can I do the thievery check?
Do you got thievery as a barbarian?
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
You know, unusual barbarian. Do you have lockpicking tools?
You know,
I don't think I have lockpicking tools.
I've always said the barbarian rogue multi-class is underutilized. You can have a frontline fighter that wears no armor and incredible stealth.
You're right. I do not have thieves tools, so my thievery check is.
Do I?
So you need him to even do the check. You don't got him, you can't do him.
That's why he said his
Yeah.
thievery check instead is.
Just
Yeah.
gonna smash the door open.
I go. Shoulder hard as I can.
Give me athletics roll.
$22.
Okay. So it buckles, the door smashes open. And you see another bit of a bigger bedroom. And you see the body.
Oh.
On the bed is that servant, but is very much dead. and has been cut apart completely. The chest is fine. It hasn't been carved that which way, but very much has been deceased for probably a couple weeks.
The one that attacked me out in front of the house?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anything in this room?
That room is empty. Tobin, as you go inside that room, you see on the actual desk is a small little note that is essentially directed towards someone known as Muji.
Muji? Okay.
Mhm.
I'll collect that.
Okay.
It's directed towards Muji. Can I read it real quick? Does it have anything of note in it?
I can't wait until I can feel your bosom once more.
Got it. Okay.
God.
I'm still gonna read through the whole thing just in case it might be some kind of code I have to decipher.
No,
Sure,
just
yeah.
seems to be a bit of a love letter.
No patterns or anything that I can distinguish.
No, nothing odd about that room besides that note.
You're gonna spend nights up looking over a letter, talking about bosoms. I know I
Okay.
took that letter.
Well, if I don't find a pattern, I'll set it back on the table. Okay. And I'll look to my friend here, Akul, and say, "Hey, big guy,
Yes,
you need a door open, just let me know."
I don't need doors open, as you can tell.
Yeah, well, okay. That's all and good, but if there's something on the other side that might help us with the case, I don't want to destroy it. Does that make sense?
How would a door?
I don't know. What if? I mean, you're really strong, right? So, like, what if you hit it so hard, you knock it off the hinges, and it like crushes the vase that had like the markings on it that we needed that said this is the murderer, and then we couldn't read the markings anymore because the vase is shattered.
Davina walks in and goes, "That's my fault. I told him to."
Well, I didn't let you all know that I could open doors most of the time, so it's on me.
We had have a friend who they used to adventure with us, and they would just walk up and open doors. And they were kind of like, they weren't strong like a cool, really.
They also,
Olaf.
yeah, they also were like kind of like me, like, you know, if I take a couple of hits, it really hurts. Whereas Olaf over here could take, you know, triple what I could. So it was interesting.
Well, your old partner sounds like a very brave adventurer. Strong-willed.
Cool.
I've kind of taken to the art of not getting hit. It seemed to work out the best for me throughout the years.
Try.
Yeah, Tristan didn't really try to not get hit though.
Sounds like a
Sounds
brave warrior to me.
he sounds brave, all right.
I mean, he was. He touched my guts.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
She's not wrong.
I'm gonna go into this
He
other room.
literally touched my guts.
You see the room. The bed is made. It's nice. You see one of the chairs only has 3 legs.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Response.
Recently broken.
No, it's never been that way.
Okay.
Just never been repaired.
This is way more interesting with the really weird stuff. I'm just gonna say it.
That's why the trait's called "That's Odd."
Could mean everything. Could mean nothing.
It also could turn into a sparkler on top of Olaf's head,
Mm-hmm.
which
Does
is
this look?
worth it.
I'm still standing in the corridor there with the sparkler on top of me.
It's just blowing off this sparks, smashing against the walls. Oh,
Does
I
this
rolled
look
me
like
d20.
another servant's room.
me?
It's one of servants' quarters, yes. Yeah, well, let me d20.
7.
Okay. Yeah, nothing of importance inside the servants' room that you can see.
Okay. Yeah, I do a thorough check drawers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So
I guess we go upstairs, right?
where'd your friend go?
I think they went this way.
You can hear her copying
I'm
upstairs.
Upstairs.
Okay. Ooh.
As you get
Not used
into
to-
that third level, it is the most nice, and you see of the 3 couches, one of the couches has a green stain near the head.
Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. Green stain. That green is not a good color for a stain.
Ew.
Can I discern what caused that stain?
Give me a crafting roll. If you're trained in
Okay.
it.
With this, since it is relative to my, with this, I would also apply my lead to this because
Yeah.
it's relative to the case. Okay, I am trained in crafting.
Okay.
So 11 plus, plus 13, 24 plus 25.
It's just paint. Seems to have stained it for some
Oh.
reason.
Okay, like paint, like wall paint, or like paint like someone would use for paintings.
Some are used for like paintings.
So like oil paints or
Yeah.
something like that. Okay.
What's the thing in front of us there that the
That
Gotcha.
is a fireplace.
Big screen TV.
Not quite.
Hey, Tobin.
What's
have
up?
you read like those have you read any of those like investigator like books where like there's a mystery book where there's like you pull a handle and there's a secret room behind a fireplace or a bookshelf?
Never. No.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, all the time.
I wonder if there's something behind the fireplace?
Can I look it up and down? See if there's a secret latch or lever?
I'm gonna aid him.
You detect that one of the bricks at the back seems at a bit of an odd angle.
Oh. Look, Davina. There in the back of the fireplace. You probably got a better eyesight for it, but line of sight. Do you want to press it?
I mean, sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
You die.
I'm gonna like touch the brick
It moves a little bit.
and
Ooh.
then pull it out.
You pull it out, and you see daylight.
Oh.
It's a teleport to another realm, you guys.
You should probably put it back.
Probably.
Okay, fine.
It's just outside. It's outside.
Yeah.
I was gonna entertain it, but it's just outside.
All right.
That's daylight. Yeah, but it was a good thought though. I didn't think of I didn't see an extension to the room on the outside, but who knows what could happen with magic these days. So
I lift up the couch.
Sure.
I just want-
whoa.
There's a little bit of dust underneath. And a copper coin.
Hey, you would make
Hey.
cleaning around the house back in Sandpoint really, really easy. You could just lift the furniture up.
I'm gonna take that copper coin.
Okay.
Alright. Guess we keep going.
You see the double doors to what looks like could be the master bedroom. You see there is a bit of inlay of, well, just kind of a depiction of what looks like a dragon that is carved into the door.
Ooh, I like this door.
Dragon.
Would you like to open that door, Akul?
I'm gonna let Tobin open it.
Oh.
I opened
Is
one
it-
door and I got in trouble, and then
Is it locked?
It is
Not
very
open
much
door.
locked.
Okay. I would like to try to do thieves' tools on the door. Actually, before I do that, as my passive perception has told me, I will look to the group. This door is trapped. Something trying to hide something. So I look at it. Is it a mechanical trap or is it something magical?
Mechanical. So you see there's a little fine line. You can see that's against the other side of the door that does go to the top to something.
Okay.
But if the door is open without being disarmed, it would essentially trigger whatever is that line going to, which you can't see because you're on the other side of the door.
I'm just. Davina starts like tiptoeing back away and like hops on the couch and just watches.
All right. Anyone else good at this, or should I do it?
Tell you I'm not good at that.
That's gonna require thievery. What in the world? I see a thing in front of the screen. All right.
Okay, thievery. I've got thievery.
I can
Roll,
help.
Chase.
You can
help?
help.
Yeah, I'm very dexterous.
Okay.
Don't let my sights fool you.
How does aid work in this game? Does he roll and then I get like
So
pluses, or
he rolls, and as long as he gets a 20 or above, you get +1 to the roll. If he gets a 30, it's a +2 to the roll.
I help you not at all.
okay?
I rolled a 13.
It just opens the door.
That'd be a critical failure, which would trigger the trap.
Right.
So if you roll a 10 or less, it does trigger the trap.
All right.
Oh, no.
So thievery. If I roll a 10 or less.
Well, no, that's for the aid roll.
Okay. 12 plus 12, 24.
Okay, so you snip the wire, and at that point, it is no longer armed. So you can do a disarm. You can go ahead and pick lock the door. So give me another thievery roll to unlock the door, Chase.
Okay. Do these add anything to my roll? No, they're just regular thieves tools.
Yeah,
Got it.
just like to actually do the roll in the first place.
That's a 12. That's a 24 again.
Okay, so you're able to unlock the door, and at that point, I will unlock both doors.
Rolled 24 on both of them.
Let's go.
The door is open.
All right. Cool. You want to open it?
At the same time.
Oh yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
Perfect.
Step in.
Okay. As you step into the room, you see the master bedroom. You see there is a wardrobe. You see there's a couple of books on the shelf. You see there is a bearskin rug on the ground, and you see above the bed is a mantle of a two-headed dragon. And you see that it's made identically, facing in the opposite directions, but you, as odd, notice that one of the mouths is a little bit bigger opening than the other one.
All right.
Take
Well,
this
it's a painting, right?
No, it's an actual like statue mounted on the wall of the dragon heads.
Sculpture.
Yeah.
All right. Let's cool. You see that dragon?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it from here, but in the mouth that's open wider, is there anything in there?
I will look in its mouth.
When you take a look, there is a small little slit for what looks like could be a key. And this is actually a useful point of having that's odd because this allows you to realize that without actually doing any rolls.
Yeah. It's like it's like buffed passive perception.
In a way.
Yeah.
Annoying
like
passive perception as well.
Yeah. Annoying passive, yeah.
There's a keyhole in his mouth.
That's odd.
You see the keys?
Not yet.
Some just drawers, it looks like, right by it.
Yeah. We'll start doing a thorough search of the room? Do I need to make any checks?
I will do that for you. You see
Okay.
that inside the dragon's mouth, as you take a look at Cool, is actually the carving of a lion's head.
There's a lion head carving the keyhole.
Inside, around the keyhole. It's like
Okay.
the lion is roaring with the keyhole in its mouth, but it's a carving. It's not like an actual statue.
Inside the mouth of a dragon.
Yeah.
Nice. It's dragon ate a lion.
And the lion wasn't very happy about it, apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you
What
don't
about
find
that
anything
key
as you're looking
box?
around, Chase.
I don't find any keys or anything.
Nope.
All right. So nothing else. What about in here?
You see that the bathtub is a little bit at an odd angle, but it's a restroom.
Okay. There's no keys or anything, and I guess I could
Okay.
try.
Can I lift up the bathtub? Look
Everyone
underneath it.
except for Chase and except for Mike, go ahead and give me a will saving throw.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Will saving throw.
Also, didn't we pick up a key once?
Never mind. Don't bother with it, because Davina just remembered. Davina, you picked up a key from the Misgivings house, the phylactery. The key
Right.
has the head of a lion on the head of the key.
Who has that key we got at the spooky house?
I have it. It's
And
actually Tori.
Akul and I would have been talking about the keyhole in the thing in here, so you guys would have heard.
I mean, it's Foxglove House,
Mm-hmm.
Foxglove Manor. Maybe?
I thought it
I
was.
remember it opened
Yeah.
something at the manor. I just don't remember what it was.
How do I? Oh.
I thought it was Foxtail.
It's Fox whatever. Foxglove, Foxtail, Foxtoes, Fox.
Fox
Just-
key.
On a side note, I rolled really high on that roll that you told us never mind right as I rolled, so I'm just gonna keep that in the bag for the next roll that
Ah!
because my last two rolls were an 8 and this was a 17, so I'd like to keep that.
Okay.
Paul's about to roll dexterity so you don't trip on the door frame.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I have the key. I did have the key. I don't see it,
Okay.
but
You-
I know that I picked it up.
You want to throw it
So-
away. So you take the key and it fits in the slot. You can turn it. You hear a click and you see a trap door that pops open at the base of where the two dragon heads are. And you see a thin ledger. And inside the ledger is a single parchment.
Who opened it? Who's got the parchment?
I handed the key over to you guys. So you have the parchment, Tobin.
I have the parchment. Cool.
Good job.
I would like to read the parchment.
Okay. Here is what you see. And again, as we did before, how about someone read this out? It's a lot of text.
Oh, geez.
Okay, I gotcha. Oh gosh, that is a lot of text. Holy crap!
It is.
So since I'm holding it, all right, here it is. Know all men and women present and future that we, the members of the Brothers of the Seven, upon this day the 6th, Abdias in the year 4624, Absalon reckoning, hereby concede, and by this deed confirm upon Vorel Foxglove provisional ownership of the holding to be known here and henceforth as Foxglove Manor, located north of Magnamar on the Lost Coast Road due west of Bleak Low Moor, upon the promontory. Oh wait, promontory. For so long as he, Vorel Foxglove, shall live, and so long as his direct descendants shall live, to a period not to exceed 100 years. Construction of Foxglove Manor, having been financed partially on the holdings in coin of Vorel Foxglove to the amount of 6 and 60%, and partially upon the coffers of the Brothers of the Seven to the amount of the remainder 4 and 30%. Backed by collateral in the form of the Seven's sawmill, located itself upon Kyvir's islet of Magnamar. See, second. Gathering ensure only the physical and initial construction of the aforementioned manor, with any subsequent repair and maintenance to be the sole responsibility of Vorel Foxglove and his descendants for the aforementioned period of 100 years. Upon the passing of this time, on the date of the 6th of Abdias of 4724, Absalon reckoning ownership of Foxglove Manor to include all lands within a mile, around and below immediately and here or forevermore reverts to the Brothers of the Seven with the employment of the manor, its grounds and all improvements placed upon it by any prior inhabitants to be subject to the Brotherhood's discretion, and so that our gift, concession, warranty, and acquittance, and defense have the best perpetual strength and security. We have affixed Magnamar seal to the present charter, which shall serve in lieu of signatures the names of the Brotherhood to remain apart from this and any other document. This is a legal document, Paul. Why'd you make me read it?
Thank you, Chase. Chase, go ahead and take a hero point. Thank you for reading that.
Thank you.
It is a legal document.
Interesting, though.
Yeah. So the Brotherhood helped him finance his manor.
Yeah, but I pulled a few things out of here. What is the Seven Sawmill?
I was just thinking the same thing.
And where is First Islet of Magnamar?
Islet of Magnamar. I would know about an Islet of Magnamar, if anything, probably, right?
You would.
What is it?
The Islet of Magnamar. Because I can tell you exactly where it's at.
And this contract is up in 20
years?
Huh?
Around 20 years?
Oh, because this isn't... Vorel is not the Foxglove that we're working with, or we worked with. You worked with.
Oh, well, I don't think any of the descendants are alive now either. I think they're all...
Yeah, with Aldern dead, they're all dead.
Yeah. So
unless you had a brother or something.
More.
Yeah, this contract is up in like 17 years. We'll collect that sometime.
There you go. That's where it's at.
That one, number 18?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is a known part of the city, the Islet of Magnamar.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's due south below Keystone.
It's right here.
Oh.
Right before you get to Ordelia.
Okay, so it's a known part of the city. Interesting. Okay.
So we've got the Brotherhood of the Seven and the Seven Sawmill.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really cut wood?
Or bodies?
Can I do a recall knowledge to see if I recall what the Seven Sawmill is, or if it is something that I know about?
You don't. You've never investigated it because there's been no disturbances.
But I know where it is.
Yeah.
The Seven Sawmill? He knows where it is?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on the Islet of Magnamar?
It is. It is essentially right where it says islet on the map. It's just it's never been any disturbances, so no one's ever gone there, authority-wise.
Oh, so the sawmill is like right here somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the shores.
Interesting. Hmm.
I'll relay all that I know.
Okay.
If his contract is up in 20 years and the Brotherhood's behind this, do I know anything about the Brotherhood of the Seven?
We
No,
brought it up last session, but I don't remember what came of it.
No, Chase, you don't know of it. It is something that is secret, some secret organization.
But the Seven's sawmill is different.
That's definitely a name you know of. I mean, it's something that's probably been on the records. You just never had to go there. No one's ever gone there. There's no been disturbances. So, but you recognize the name.
So, okay, but I see the connection here. The Seventh sawmill is probably connected to the Brotherhood of the Seven
And also the 7-pointed star.
and the Seven-pointed star. I think we have our destination.
I think maybe we need to rest up,
Yeah, I mean
heal our wounds.
it's in the morning.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
remember
we still-
you met up to investigate the townhouse
Yeah.
in the morning, the night after.
That's right.
Yeah, it's about midday now, probably, right? Oh no, it's 8. It's 9
We'll
o'clock in
make,
the
we'll
morning.
make it 9:45, near 10 o'clock.
It would have taken us time. Yeah.
I forgot to actually had the
to-
time running. There we go.
We ran through the city, came back. We've been investigating a house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle, how much longer do you have to play? Because you're looking a little sleepy.
I'm not looking anywhere near as sleepy as Robin there.
So I'm just checking in with both of you to see how you're doing, because
I'm okay for a little while longer. Robin, I know you're struggling.
Yeah, kinda.
All right, if it's too much, Robin, by all means. But I need to take a quick piss right now. I like to take a bio break, so I'm gonna do that right now. We can decide what to do afterwards. Right back.
let's take a little 5 minute or so. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right.
What time is it there, Robin?
It's almost 3:30.
Oh,
Where are you at again?
The Netherlands.
I was gonna say, it doesn't feel like it's too far off from some of the work folks that I have to talk to that are in Europe.
Like
Crazy
normally
man playing at 2 in the morning.
Right.
Normally I can hold on, but I've slept like 3 or 4 hours last night.
I understand that I didn't sleep very good last night either.
Like I've been up for 18 hours now or something.
Oh my gosh, Robin, sleep is so important to your health.
Yeah, I realized that last year for my health.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to cancel the game night. I was like, well, for as far as I can hold on, I'll just play, and if it's just
I have this thing, armor potency +1. I don't know where I got it from, but it's in my inventory.
It's also very beneficial.
Well, I don't wear armor, so I
I
don't.
mean,
Somebody else can use it.
does Olaf have one?
Olaf?
I don't have one armor potency
It'd
yet.
be good for Akul as well as for Tobin.
Or Olaf, or Akul or Olaf.
Or Coven.
Oh, Tobin too.
I think mine's. I think I've got.
Oh no, I think
Something.
you already got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. So it'd be good for Olaf or for
Akul.
Akul. Yeah. I was about to say aloof.
I mean, so I took the gold out. Can I do that crafting roll, or
Give it to
do
me. Crafting roll.
Can I keep my 17 that I rolled earlier? Just kidding.
Sure.
I'm just.
I'm gonna put that armor potency 1 in the party stash.
I rolled like balls. So what does that mean? Because I rolled a 6. So plus 11, 17.
It goes on. You're fine.
Okay. Sweet. How do I put that to my gloves? Can you do it?
I can.
I don't know how to do it.
No, it already is.
It is?
Yeah. Girls already have striking, Jen.
It doesn't say it on there.
It doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't say on the gloves. I don't know why. We'll do this.
The little next to the on the right.
There. There you go. Hand her some mighty striking blows.
Are they plus 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
The little details when you pop it up. The little notepad.
This thing?
Yeah. You click details.
Yeah, all the weapons do say what's on them, except for the gloves, for some reason.
Weird.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Okay, so I didn't even need that roll anyway.
If you scroll down a little bit more, or move too far, yeah, it says 2d4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So go yeah.
Well, I've been rolling wrong for Ray then. Oh well.
So we'll say we just got put on the javelin.
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
So I can take all 3.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit more of a cost if you do all 3.
Oh.
So
Well, I
let's see.
took-
We'll use the roll for it, but the cost to do it is going to be a little bit different. So let's see.
I already took the gold out of my inventory, so one of them's already paid for.
Okay, so the striking will go to the javelin. Will be 3.5 gold for the +1.
I'll pay it.
And then
Yes,
for
so-
returning, it's also going to be 5.5 gold. So 9 gold total.
All
9
right.
gold
I'll-
as well as what Jen took up.
Yeah, so I paid for part of it.
Okay.
Unless you want to take out another 6.5 gold, but that's fine. I'm fine right now. I can go perform somewhere and make some more money.
You could.
Cool. Then I have a.
Speaking of performing, Ayane, I
Yeah.
pull out of my backpack the cloak of repute that I've had on me forever. That you passed up on before because you weren't quite as fancy dancy previously as you are now because you changed things up.
Oh.
Do you want this? Because it's got fur trim and there's gems and you gain instant fame and notoriety, granting you a +1 bonus to diplomacy checks to make an impression. And creatures attempting to learn about you gain the same bonus to gather information about you.
But the ability once per day is pretty nice.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Here, I'll put it in the
Party stash?
yes.
Okay.
I mean, I wore it around, but like half of it dragged on the floor, and it's just too big for me. I mean, and really, why do I need to draw more attention to myself than I already have? I look like The Walking Dead. I smell a little dead.
I mean, I think I respect you more than anybody else here.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
So, I actually, prior to what happened to Raishin, I would have worn this, but now I will not. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a really cool ability, but
Does it fit the character right now?
it does not. No, because Ayane's a little bit gloomy and gaudy and extravagant. Like, I just changed my whole look to be all black, dark, and yeah, I'm just not. Mm-mm. But,
using it as a blanket, and I'll just roll it back up and put it in my bag.
well, maybe Tobin wants it. Tobin, do you want this cloak?
It's
Let me
nice.
see it. What does it look like?
Flashy, fancy cloak.
In the party stash.
Only if it's better than my current coat. Party stash. Let's see.
Cloak of Repute.
So this is actually a not armor. So this would contribute to your actual coat.
Yeah, but I've got a cape as well
That's
already.
right. I do see that.
Yeah. While wearing this cloak, you get
Yeah,
an
get
instant
inside.
fame and notoriety, gaining +1 to diplomacy checks to make an impression.
I'm gonna snag the anti-plague, by the way.
That's only good for today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I make them every day. So, like,
Grab it tomorrow.
yeah, just grab it whenever you need it. So I just, my daily crafting, I pop whatever into the party stash, and then you guys can grab whatever you need. The elixirs, I had you guys grab those right away because I'm just going to replenish them every day. But what's in the party stash might change day to day.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the offer, but I think I'll have to pass as well.
Kind of unfortunate that nobody's getting any use out of that.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Well, a core, or does Olaf need it? Does Olaf even have
I
diplomacy?
immediately put it on around myself, and you can see that the fur's up to here. It trails a few feet behind me.
So what
I
is
don't
it?
keep
I wasn't
it.
paying attention.
It's in the party stash, honey. It's called Cloak of Repute.
It gives you +1 to diplomacy and the ability to change a success to a critical success once per day.
But it's +1 on diplomacy to make an impression.
And
It's
that
not
that is the general persuasion skill.
Oh.
Yeah. So it would keep a use on Olaf if he wants to go with that route. And I don't know if does a barbarian even have that? But then again, he does have charisma. So let's see.
And I have pretty high diplomacy and charisma already.
Yeah. So this will
Does it
probably
really-
be most useful on Olaf.
Yeah, it doesn't really go with.
Yeah, next time
Your
our
aesthetic of a
playboy,
barbarian. You just gotta
It doesn't
click.
jive with Savage.
next time our resident playboy wants to take home a shopkeeper's daughter, +1 bonus.
Yeah.
Plus, wouldn't it be just like a loincloth for me?
You cannot repurpose it to a loincloth.
Could you transfer the enchantment to something different?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like the rings
No.
or whatever.
Not with these.
Well, in that case, I'll just take it.
Yeah, put it on, buddy.
No cape.
Oh, what does it cost for me to put that armor potency +1 on his armor too?
Well, what is your AC, Olaf?
16 gold.
27.
Let's see.
27.
Okay, what would it cost for me to put it on a ghoul's armor?
16 gold.
How much?
16 gold.
16. I'm gonna take that out of the party stash. You guys okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
So if an armor already has a +1, do you apply another +1 to make it +2? Or do you have to find a +2?
You have to find a +2, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the one case where 1 + 1 does not equal 2.
Hey,
That
you
is
rolled
true.
better.
1 + 1 +1.
27 for the crafting roll, Paul.
What's the level of the armor rune? Level 5?
What's the level of?
It's level 5.
Click on the
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
So who'd you put it on?
You, I guess.
On me?
What's your AC?
It depends. It's 24, but 22 in a rage.
So it'll be 23
Okay.
when you rage, so it's still gonna be beneficial.
Yeah,
Well, I'm here with 27.
yeah, he's fine.
I have 22.
I have
Sweet.
22.
Damn tank.
I'm supposed to have the highest AC of the
I know you do. That's what champion has.
True. It's true.
You're the
Tobin, what
tank.
My AC is 22.
Well, but you're not a frontliner, so
I specialize in not getting hit.
yes, that's right. You specialize in knocking.
Just an armor potency, right?
Yeah, +1.
Okay.
See?
So we're going around town. We're waiting for the people to talk to Detective Fletcher later on to see if they can help out the investigation. And in preparation, because we have been fighting here, you do prepare yourself by getting your armor upgraded a little bit.
Yep.
The
We don't know what we're walking to. Been some crazy stuff going on.
did we use the +1 rune on the longsword already?
Uh-uh.
It-
Yes. No.
We use
No,
all the
we
runes on
still
the dagger, so that's actually gone. That's where we remove it.
Yeah, the dagger is gone. It's just a dagger now.
I mean, I have a basic dagger. I don't ever really use it, but if we just have a +1 rune sitting around,
Yeah.
Put it on
Yeah, the
guns.
transfer it would be 3.5 gold to transfer it.
oh, the guns are +1.
Well, I mean, I picked this up. So, well, now there's 2 + 1 longswords in there.
Yeah, I can put that on your dagger if you want. 3.5 gold to do it.
I got it. Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put that potency rune on it.
Yeah.
And nothing changed.
Oh, damn, that's a really high roll. 30. Is there anything for a crit success? I don't know if that is a crit success.
A critical success.
Ow! What? Does it like cost less money or something?
Wait.
I'll give you a less cost. I'll make it 2 gold.
Cool. Gold and a half off. Take a gold and a half back.
Okay.
I figured it out, Paul.
You got it.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot that I have to like actually put a full diamond.
I'm just sitting over here with 2 + 1 crazy daggers that I never use.
I apparently now have 3 + 1 weapons.
Base. Do it. Okay. How do I do this, Paul? I add the bonus. Oh, damage bonus 1.
No,
There we go.
don't do it there.
Don't do it there.
No, so go to. Are you doing the dagger?
Yeah.
All right, so go to details, and under the potency, put it potency rune +1.
Got it. Okay, and then a striking. No.
Yep, no striking. So remove the
so
remove the damage because it'll do automatically.
I did. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't add it whenever we did that.
Awesome.
But we're taking time now to kind of stay around town.
Yeah, regroup, whatever.
Could I go shopping? Because I still have my
Sure.
gold from character creation.
Yeah, go for it. And I'm gonna guess at this point in time the game is gonna be officially over today. I'm gonna assume. So, Robin, if you want to go and bounce out since you are tired, get some damn sleep.
Yeah, sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours of sleep is not good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I
to.
know.
Do you have to work in the morning?
No,
Oh.
I'm just at home.